Okay, now we've come to the part where we are going to reproduce what we have seen during the whole unit into a writing form. Now, previously I have seen that how to write an expository essay, paragraph. We have seen how to write an argumentative paragraph, and we have seen also how to write different forms that we need in our writing system. Now today our topic is you are a serious pupil, and you are a serious pupil and in your class, but however many of your friends are lazy. What advice can you give to them? Now through this small question I'm going to give you advice how to be a serious pupil and how to avoid wasting your time in class, and at the same time I'm going to show you how to write a paragraph. Now in this paragraph is under the form of prescription. It means you prescribe advice, you explain to someone who is lazy the steps, the different steps to come through and finally reach success. So today we'll speak about prescriptive paragraph. Now remember that we said that in our form of this course we have our first descriptive paragraph, there is narrative paragraph, there is expository paragraph, there is argumentative, and there is prescriptive. Now in Unit 1 we have seen an example of the ancient civilizations, and we have seen how to use a narrative form of the paragraph using describing events in the past. Now in Unit 2 we have seen how to use an argumentative essay where you are giving an opinion and stressing that opinion by giving arguments, strong arguments to propose your opinion. Then in Unit 3 in advertising we've seen how to write an expository paragraph by describing a fact, then giving the causes and consequences, and finally come up with a solution or an advice or just a plain conclusion. Now today we see what we mean by a prescriptive paragraph. A prescriptive paragraph is a paragraph where you find the writer explaining something step by step, or giving you instructions step by step to reach a final outcome or a final destination. For example, writing a paragraph in English is used through a prescriptive way. I'm going to explain to you step by step how to write this paragraph. And by doing this, I'm prescribing you some rules of writing a paragraph. Now, the topic is you are a serious pupil in your classroom. But, however, many of your friends are noisy, are disturbing the teacher in the classroom, are not making effort to read or to learn or to study. So, what is your role in your classroom to give them advice and try to make them put them in the right way to get success at the end of the year? So, what advice can you give to your friends? And by this way, I'm giving you also this advice. Now, this is a descriptive or prescriptive way of writing a paragraph. Now, always we get into the introduction, development, and conclusion. Now, in our essay today, we have to stress some points. Remember, we are explaining, I'm explaining to you the steps towards success at the end of the year. It means what are the things that you should do and the things that you should not do to reach success at the end of the year and get your back exam at the end of a long period of work and study and hard effort. Now, in the introduction, let's in the beginning present the importance of education, because a serious pupil knows how important is education. On the contrary, the lazy pupils do not know really what value or what principles are vehicled by education to people. Then, during the development, we are going to give the advice, the steps. Explain to people, to your friends, step by step, what are the ways that they are preferable to their success. And finally, we are going to restate, it means we are going to repeat again how important is learning to our final success. So this is the outline of our paragraph. Now, in your draft, when you've got a topic like this, I said, look, there are always keywords, serious, there is, however, on the contrary, people who are lazy, and advice. These are the three main words, keywords in your paragraph. First, serious by opposite to lazy, in the classroom, of course, and the advice to those lazy people to become serious. But serious to do what? To reach at the end a success and get the back exam. Now let's make a draft. In the draft, you take your pen and you try to think about what things make a person, what advice you give to a person who is lazy. What are the things that he should do and the things that he should not do. Let's make a draft, write your ideas, then after select, see that this one is okay, this one is not, you drop it, you change this one, until you get a list of the things that are acceptable for your success at the end of the year. So, I'm giving you these do's and do nots method. The do's and the do nots method. What are the do's and do nots? They are the method in which I explain to you how, what are the steps, what are the advice that will help you reach success. For example, with the do's, for example, be serious. So you tell your friends to be serious and to be optimistic and positive about the learning. When you are optimistic, when you are positive, it means you are doing effort to succeed. To organize time, to revise the lessons, and to participate actively in the classroom. To ask questions and to be realistic. It means to put a timetable of work, to put a distribution of time for your revision, to organize your work step by step. So these are the main steps towards being active in your learning. Now the don'ts means the things that are not to be used in the classroom. Those things that you need to avoid and find problems wherever you are doing these. For example, do not waste your time, especially in the classroom. For example, do not disturb your friends and your teachers. Do not neglect your work. You've got to work, you've got to plan, you've got to do things, so do them step by step to reach the best outcomes. And finally, do not be pessimistic about success. Most of your friends are lazy, and if you ask them about the cause, they tell you that this is because they do not believe in succeeding at the end of the year. So these are the most steps, the most advice we are going through step by step, do's and don'ts to help you. Now this is your draft, and this is your draft, means those are the drafts of your essay. Do not write an essay unless you are sure of the different steps you go through during the writing. So this is the main paragraphs you're going to use, and these are the main advice we're going to give to your friends about the best way to reach success at the end of the session. Now, let's now see the organization of this paragraph. Now, remember that this is not, it's a prescriptive paragraph, and the prescriptive paragraph is something that is used step by step to reach the level.